Look how dirty this boat is, man. I tell you guys, there is not one crack, crevice, or compartment that doesn't have some sort of fish slime or fish goo in it after today's trip. But you know what? The 22-foot Sea Hunt BXBR did very well offshore. So welcome back to Low Country Fishing, guys. If you're new here, my name is Captain Dan. I'm a charter guide out of Savannah, Georgia. And we took this girl out to our nearshore and offshore wrecks and reefs in search of black sea bass, sheepshead, with the intention of looking for some of the pelagics, the kings, the cobia, the amberjack, and the Spanish mackerel. And guys, we caught a lot of fish, a whole bunch of fish. I mean, we spent probably 45 minutes. I spent 45 minutes filleting up all the fish that we caught at the end of the trip today. So I'm not going to include any more details into the intro. I'll let you guys watch the trip for yourself. I hope you enjoy it. And as always, thanks for the support. All right, so here we go. Nice little male filler crab. This is a 3.0 Gamakatsu offset live bait hook. I like 3.0 hooks for sheepshead fishing, guys. I don't use the little hooks. I know everyone's got their own favorite hook, but I like the, you got Mike on with a good one. Oh, look at that stud coming up. Oh, let's go, baby. Yeah. There you go. Yeah, so this is what I'm talking about, guys. So these bigger hooks. So if you notice on this sheepshead, they have multiple rows of teeth. I won't stick my hand in there. But if you use small little hooks, like 1.0 hooks, from what I experience, everyone's different, the little gap on those small hooks won't get past the multiple rows of teeth. So sometimes you get a bite and then you miss that bite. You get a weighted rod that loads and then it unloads real quick. And that's because that gap isn't wide enough to get past those teeth and get into a soft spot of the fish's mouth. And that's kind of what happened here. You can see it got hooked right there in the corner of the mouth. But if that would have been a small gap, that wouldn't have worked. All right, there she is. Beautiful. I got Mike Jr., Mike Sr. out on the boat today. That's a gorgeous sheepshead right there. Good one to start. All right, pro tip. If you're not bleeding your fish, guys, you're missing out on good quality meat. What I take is these little titanium shears here that Cuda makes. All these products will be linked in the description down below. And what I do is I come right in here where their little throat kind of comes together, and I just stick these shears in and I clip. And as soon as I clip, you guys can see she's bleeding immediately. And that's what we want. We're not being inhumane. We're just trying to take care of our meat. And then I stick her down here into an ice bucket, let her bleed out. And after about 10-15 minutes, I'll transfer her to the live well, or to the ice box, and get her out that way. But that's how we keep good quality fish. Oh, come on. Let's go, baby. All right, I got her. Open that bail. Good, open that bail. A twofer. There you go. Watch your toes, Mike. Oh. We'll take her that way. All right, these girls are fired up right now. I dig it. See, here you go. Another example. Check this out. I don't want to beat this into the ground, but I do want to prove a point. If she'll open up. See, look, guys. See how that hook went past the teeth? Yeah.
Even right there.
Yeah. Yeah, it goes past the teeth and gets into that soft spot. That's what you want. And these are all good keepers here. They have to be, I think, 10 to the fork, but these are more than enough. Go ahead and grab her while I got her held, Mike. Grab that hook there. I got her tight. There we go. And there we go. Forked out, 14. It's so bumpy out here. Nice. Oh, those might be cobia, guys. That's a big shark that showed up, and those marks are right there. That might be cobia. Let's throw some chum out first. Let's see if we can get him back here. That might be cobia. That was those were really long marks, and then that big shark was there too. All right, let's get this. Yeah, I need 4. All right. I'll take another live bait, Mike.
Cutting the bottom of the jaw loose. Just cutting the bottom of the jaw loose.
Yeah, slice his throat, basically.
That little brown.
That's not a sheephead. That's not a sheephead. If I pull a cobia in with a 2500
on a fiddler crab.
On a fiddler crab.
Swimming away from the boat.
Hey man, for a second I thought you were stuck on bottom.
Me too.
You were pulling and I was like, it wasn't.
That's got to be her. She's scoping up. Might be. Oh yeah, baby. I just got to be careful. This is maxed out rod right here. It's a long fish. That's all I know. The way it's fighting. There she is. I told you I saw them coming up with that shark. She's in. Let's go, baby. Watch your spines. Yeah. Yeah. Dude, let's go, baby. Let's go. All right, let's be careful. So she's a keeper. Cobia on a fiddler. Okay, hold that. I'll trade you. I just want to get this gaff in her here. Good one. All right, got her. This is why I brought cameras, guys, to document my trips, right? This girl right here, I can't believe she hasn't hit the panic switch. There she goes. Oh, no, she's gone. Dang. It's okay. It happens. But guys, this is why I brought cameras with me. This is why I started YouTube, to be able to document trips like this. Mike's gonna jump in and go get that fish. That was probably a 40-inch cobia right there. But I mean, we're out here on them. I saw them like we did, and I knew as soon as she got away, that would be it. I didn't want to reach back out and try to grab her because they do have those little dorsals on top that are really sharp, but I got that fish on a fiddler crab. I know I said it 1,000 times, but all right, man. That sucks. I lost that fish, but we'll get back down and see if we can find another one. Gotcha. Keep getting beat up. Oh, that was a good thump. That was a good one. Whoa. I got a good one here. There she is. Yeah, that water actually feels pretty good down there.
On your feet.
Yeah.
It ain't like it's winter time anymore. You used to hate your feet getting wet. Now it's like, it's all right.
Yeah. All right, I got her. You can drop her.
He was a lipper for sure.
This is a good one. So I was so slow on this hook set. I didn't know if I was on the bottom. There is another good one. Yeah, that's 18 right there. 18 to the fork. That's a good one. I tell you, those big ones, sometimes you don't have to set the hook. They just swallow it down. Just coming in a little quick. There's another trigger. We are loaded with triggers out here too. Yeah. That is another one. This is our third trigger. And we're getting close to about 10 keepers. Ooh. Yeah, get your finger in there. That skin is so tough. Got it. There we go. There's a pretty fish you don't see every day on the shore. Woo, there she goes.
Huh?
Yeah, I don't think so, buddy. And that's right by your foot. Woo!
Oh yeah, baby.
That's a good one. All right, you can drop that net down. Got it. Thank you. I know, buddy. It's over, Jack. I haven't got to keep sheepshead in a long time. There we go. It got past those teeth. And this one's like wedged right between his front two teeth too. Yeah.
They got dentures. They'll all pop out like a row.
This one's gonna be a little tough to get out. Another good one though. All right, guys, well, we're gonna throw in the towel out here. It's the wind's completely laid down. We still have about a 3-foot swell going on out here. The conditions, wave duration wise, is probably about 8 seconds or so. It's been kind of bouncing us around just a little bit. But man, what a good day of fishing. We have probably 25 sheepshead in the box down here. And we're gonna head in and I'm gonna show you guys exactly how I like to fillet a couple of these up. I got a knife that I wanna show you as well that's been working really well for me out here on these guided trips. So let's go ahead and pick up the rest of the stuff and run back in. All right, boys, we are back on land and take a look at this. We got a few. We probably pulled in, like we were just counting earlier, maybe about 30 all day, but it gets to the point where you have so many fish where you just don't want to keep all of them. But like I mentioned, guys, none of these fish are going to go to waste, and probably none of these are going to even hit the freezer. I've got family and friends in town next couple weeks, so we're going to eat real good. But what I want to do now is I want to grab one of these big girls, take her over here to my new Magna fillet table, and I want to show you the knife that's been changing the way I clean sheepshead. All right, so I'll just grab old big girl here. This girl here is probably coming in at about probably 18 to 19 inches at that fork. But this is the blade here that I'm talking about, you guys. This is the Sword Fishing Products 9-inch serrated blade. This thing makes really quick work of these sheepshead. So come step on board real quick and let me show you what I got. So what I'll do with this sheepshead, you guys, is on my very first initial cut, instead of using a standard blade and just trying to cut through the scales and dull your blade, or having to worry about coming through here nice and intricate wise cutting this way, I'll just take this serrated blade and on this nice little diagonal angle just like this, I'll just come right through here and make that first initial cut with this. Now you could fillet the rest of the fish out with this knife, but really all I use it for is that first couple initial cuts to get through those blades, or to get through those scales. And then once I'm through the scales, now I'll just fillet her out like I do any other fish. So I'll just go right down that backbone, just like that. Come right out the tail, flip the knife over. Get rid of Hardy in the background so YouTube doesn't have a fit. And this blade that's in my hand here, this is the 7-inch sword. This is the medium flex. This one is a really good knife for filleting just about any type of fish species. So I'll cut through just like that. Lift up and over. Come through just like that. Now look how white and pretty that meat is. Guys, this is why you want to bleed your fillets. You're gonna get that really nice meat like that. Now, yeah, you're gonna have a little bit of blood that's gonna stay attached to the skin, which is fine, but your meat quality is gonna drastically improve just by cutting the throats of those fish. So there we go. There's a majority of your red meat. You have there just a little bit. Flip it over, cut those little pin bones out. about like that. And there you go. There's a delicious sheep's head fillet. And now I'm gonna do that about 22 more times. So that's all I got for today. Listen guys, I had a good time out here on the boat. Mike Jr., Mike Sr., thank you guys so much. It's a pleasure. This was the sheep's head day we've been looking for, you guys. I've been doing this all winter long with clients getting out here and getting on, you know, 15 to 20 fish. But to be able to do it again with good friends of mine, it's an absolute blessing. So thank you guys so much for your support. Hope you enjoyed the video. If you're interested in booking a charter with me inshore, nearshore, or offshore, guys, I do a little bit of everything. Check the links in the description down below, and I will see you on the next one. Take care, guys. God bless.